Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft, our solo adventure. As always, Burly Gamer here. We are back in episode 5. Last time I gave you a tour of the new additions to the village, and we actually made the cake, which I struggled with previously. But now I want to show you guys a few more additions and get a few more achievements under our belts. So, previously I had the kitchen set up where I had a painting over here. Now I actually have the map of our little area, and for you eagle-eye observers, there are a few more buildings in this area that you may not recognize from last time. So let's actually start out with introducing the new buildings and dealing with that guy over there. And probably that guy over there. Oop, I overshot him. Alright, let's go get our rogue arrow back. Because arrows are a precious well, not really. I just don't like having to harvest all the things. But so our first addition is a blacksmithing forge, as you can see, an anvil right here, and a pool of lava. And I've moved most of our precious goods over in this chest over here. It's a little dangerous with it being open to a creeper attack, but that's why I try and make sure there's nothing kind of creeping around. But so one of the cool things that I decided to do was that even though this is a very aesthetic build, it doesn't really serve much of a purpose other than looking kind of cool. I wanted to make it have a purpose, so I hid 3 furnaces underneath the pool of lava so that we can make it like we're actually smelting the ores into their respectable ingots. That way it just, I don't know, it feels better. It doesn't necessarily look better, it feels better. So, and actually before I forget, we have a new crop edition. I just so happened to be lucky enough to kill a zombie and got one of these little bad boys, the potatoes, and ran back, quickly planted and bone mealed enough to get, I think, 12 of them, and just a few, I think 1 or 2 harvests have grown to fill the remainder of this farm over here. Our next addition, and again, for those eagle-eye observers, you can notice that this pond is different than what it was. Yes, I did actually carve out this freaking huge pond and make sure that there was no flowing water by making sure every water spot in here is a source block by a few tricks that I know to do so without having to fill up every individual block. But we added a fishing pier, and I added a chest with a few fishing rods, and you can see there's actually a pattern I did just to make it a little bit nicer for us to be fishing from the pier to get all of those nice little goodies. Oh, and now that I'm thinking about it, I want to show you guys the free loot. I'll take it. The goodies that I've gotten since the last time. I think the last time I only had the 1 saddle, and I was also only rocking those awesome pair of leather boots that we found fishing. And one cool little thing, I've since I realized I had enough iron to upgrade, I put our original boots on display as a memoriam to our beginnings, I guess you could call it. And we put a awesome little clownfish above the sink again for just a nice little touch to the kitchen. But so we have gotten a few water bottles, a few more boots, a pair of leather pants, a lily pad, a few more saddles, and a few name tags and bowls in our fishing expedition, if you will, and a crap ton of pufferfish. I didn't think that I would get that much, although, to be fair, I did quite a bit of fishing off camera. So we have gotten a few pufferfish. So if we wanted to make the water breathing potion eventually, that would be pretty easy for us to do. And I got the glowstone dust from killing a witch. Don't mind the and we got these bows. This Power 4 Unbreaking 3 bow was a find from fishing. Yes, fishing. And then I went to the anvil and repaired it. I think it had like 10% durability remaining. And then I just repaired it to full. And then I had, this is the first one I got, the Power 3 Unbreaking 3. And I also had repaired that to full as well. And this is has been our defense bow for the time being. Let's get those bones in there. And then our third and final building for this part of the episode is our library. Yes, library. So I have painstakingly taken a large amount of time to build up all of these shelves and stick them in the library. And I also got a few achievements ready so that we can make sure that we get a few done in this episode. Oop, shit, that was a lot of wood. I think it was 2 layers of 2, and then we had enough for, yeah, okay. So let's get that first achievement, and that was the Enchanter. And plop it down. I already have a prime spot for it to go, to be able for us to enchant at level 30 for, oh, and look at that, Silk Touch, our first possible enchantment. I think I'm going to, oop, I don't need that, I need those. I think we're going to get the Silk Touch. And you need level 30 to unlock it, but it only takes up 3 levels, which is something that's new to me. But oh, I love it so much. And it's Silk Touch, and then could be other things as well. So let's see what we get. We just got Silk Touch. That's still really, really good. So that we can pick up things like, I don't know, diamond ore, and then bring them back, and that way in the future we can mine it with a fortune pick or something. In fact, let's go and grab the diamond pick and see what we can get for that one. Because that should theoretically get a really, really nice set of enchantments. Where did I put my diamond pick? Oh, that's right, it's down here. In this one. Now I made the diamond pick purely to be able to get the obsidian necessary for getting the enchanter, and I think I also got enough to do the efficiency 4. Ooh, I think we're gonna do that. Hopefully it gives us some other awesome stuff as well. It's 4, that's fine. So that means that will last forever, because the diamond picks have such awesome durability to begin with. We'll throw those back in there. Oh, and the next achievement of Librarian, I think is what it's called, to get by making a single bookshelf, we get Librarian. So far we are most of the way through here. We need to get Overkill, deal 9 hearts of damage, yes. Go for Honor Rail, Notch Apple, and I have to check. I want to check before I do the one that takes the gold bars versus the gold blocks. I don't want to waste the bars if it is the blocks. So we'll go for that in the future. And we do have the saddle for when pigs fly. I don't know why my mouse is doing something weird there. And then I also have a setup for sniper duel, and look at that. It is getting to be... Oop, I didn't want to do this shovel. Alright, there we go. My mouse wasn't reading for a second there. But so I have set up this area by digging my typical spiral staircase in the tree itself for our... aiming for our sniper duel achievement. And normally I would go a little bit faster. I don't want to fall, so I'm taking my time and going slowly. And I've already put a torch at the top of this. Okay, so we're a little bit safer with the leaves. Alright. So that trunk right down there, that spruce trunk, I think it is, spruce wood, actually notates the fact that that is 50 blocks away. So I'm going to hopefully get an opportunity. Maybe I'll hang out in the tree, let them spawn for a second. But so I've already marked that area, so I know how far away we need to aim in terms of shooting a skeleton to get the achievement. And hopefully we will have one spawning in soon. Is that a skeleton down there? Or is that a creeper? I think that's a creeper way down there. Ooh, is that a skeleton? I think that's a skeleton over there, and that probably will be far enough. Oop, a little bit further. And una más. There we go. Nice. Okay. So that one was pretty easy to do. And just for sake of time, let's jump into this water. Again, I hope no one who's afraid of heights was watching this. Oh shit. There was one underneath us. Ah, damn it, we traded blows. Oh well. Two shots for a kill, and I got 2 arrows back out of it. Ooh, shit, there was a creeper right there. Come on, creeper, show your face. Alright. Those bastards are tricky. Look at that. The skeleton appeared on our roof. No, I just heard a skeleton. There's someone too close to us. Oh, look at you. Was there one that spawned on our roof as well? Maybe. Who knows? Let's put away the bones. We still have plenty of arrows for right now. I probably will put away these in the event of us dying. I don't want them just sitting out in the world. I'm okay with losing this because we already have that, and we can always enchant other stuff. Actually, I think one of the other things I want to do for our next enchantment might be a... Oh, wow, there's a lot of guys out there. Might be a fishing rod, so I can improve my chance of getting cool stuff from the... There we go. From the little pond there. And this will clear up the majority of the skellies and zombies and whatnot. Ooh! I always try to kill the witches. Ooh, where are you? Ooh, like that dodge there. The witches drop unique things. She dropped 2 glowstone. Very nice. And kill that guy. Ooh. Ouch. Oh, you have an enchanted bow, it looks like. Oop, a little further. Or a little too far. And we didn't look like we got that bow, but that's fine. We already have 2 enchanted bows. Enchanted? I think I said enchanted is what I meant to say. Oh, and before I forget, the other cool thing that I've done for the village... Let's get that guy. Oh, he wasn't actually low enough. There we go. The other cool thing I did for the village and the library was make a huge freaking map. It didn't take long necessarily once I had all the materials, but I had the idea after doing the smaller map just for the house to do a massive map, and that I figured it would give us a better lay of a potential village location with doing the maps. And unfortunately we don't have anything within whatever radius of our village that is. And I really like how it looks, honestly. I like how you can see the forge, you can see the mine, our house, the library, the dock, and the farm and barn. It just looks really nice. At least I think so. If you guys don't, I'm sorry. But I also didn't mention that I made a little bit of a stained glass window at the front and back of the library, just to add, again, a little bit more of a visually appealing whatever to the area. So the next set of achievements we're going to go for, let me go in the house while we look at them, even though I know we're not necessarily in danger because of it being day, and us hitting escape stops everything anyway. So our next set of achievements... Oh, okay, we already got that. I was going to say, why is it not kind of grayed out like everything else? Yeah, that's right. We're not going to get that one. So we have to aim for, I think, the nether. We can also try and see if we can get lucky and get a sharpness, I don't know, 3 or 4 on an iron sword. And I think if we run, jump, and swipe, we would get 9 hearts of damage in a single hit. I want to check on that requirements for before the next episode, so I can, if we can just do the iron bars, I definitely have 8 that would be necessary for making the apple. I mean, I have 9 right there. So if we do need the blocks, it's going to be a little bit more mining before we find them. And maybe I can have a fortune pick to be able to mine more of them. But I think that's where we're going to aim for the next episode, is the nether, and probably for that one, and then if we have enough, get that one as well. The overpowered, overkill, and we need to go deeper because was it in this chest as well? I believe it was. Yeah, we already have the obsidian necessary, because I think you need 10 is the minimum you can use for making a nether portal and going into the nether. So, like I said, that's where we're going to aim for next episode, but that does mean we are going to wrap up this episode. So, we are going to call it there after I feed our guy. And yeah, so if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. My other videos are on screen. Links for my Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit are in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.